3 months after UM system leaders announced several new initiatives after the campus unrest, we're looking into what's being done to improve diversity and inclusion at the University of Missouri.
ABC 17's Lindsey Burning was at the MU Faculty Council meeting today and joins us in the newsroom now live. Lindsey, the initiatives were supposed to be implemented within 90 days.
Yeah, Joey, and that means those initiatives should have been implemented by this past Sunday to address the racial climate on campus. This afternoon, the interim vice chancellor for inclusion, diversity, and equity spoke to the MU Faculty Council on what's been accomplished so far.
Use my resignation. Please, please use this resignation to heal, not to hate. And let's move forward together for a brighter tomorrow.
On November 9th, after UM System President Tim Wolf resigned amid campus protests, the UM Board of Curators announced a list of new initiatives to improve diversity and inclusion. The first action on the list was to hire a first-ever Chief Diversity, Inclusion, and Equity Officer. Right now, Chuck Henson is the interim vice chancellor for the position until a permanent officer is chosen.
Work is going on at several levels, including working with students, working with staff, working with faculty, working with the City of Columbia.
So far, the new division has given diversity orientation to many incoming students. It's also hosting a lecture series on African American experience in Missouri. The first lecture was held earlier this month. Right now, Henson says the division is developing training modules for the university hiring teams.
We want to try and do everything we can to attract the most diverse pool when we have hiring openings.
And starting next Wednesday, Henson says he's hosting what he calls the working group. Henson says it's to have a conversation with student leaders and then educate the campus community on what the UM system does.
That is a group of administrators and students who are coming together to continue that conversation, continue that relationship, so that the students have a good idea of what is happening and that we can get the students' input.
Another initiative on that list last November was to create a task force for diversity, inclusion, and equity. And that chair of that task force, David Mitchell, also spoke to the Faculty Council tonight. And he says right now the task force is focusing on talking to these 3 candidates for the Chief Diversity Officer. Reporting live in the newsroom, Lindsey Burning, ABC 17.